The transfer of estate assets in Australia, based on a will, involves a legal process known as probate. Probate is a court order that recognizes the validity of a deceased person's will, and grants authority to the executor named in the will, to administer the estate. Here are the general steps involved in transferring estate assets based on a will in Australia. The first step is to confirm the death of the individual. A death certificate is typically issued by a medical professional. Second, locating the will. The executor or a person close to the deceased must locate the original will. Third, the executor named in the will must apply to the Supreme Court of the relevant state or territory for a grant of probate. Fourth, advertising and notice to beneficiaries. In some jurisdictions, the executor may be required to advertise their intention to apply for probate to allow any interested parties or potential claimants to come forward. Fifth, probate hearing. The court reviews the application for probate. If satisfied that the will is valid and that the executor is the appropriate person to administer the estate, the court issues a grant of probate. Sixth, inventory and valuation of assets. After obtaining probate, the executor is authorized to gather and take control of the deceased person's assets. Seventh, paying debts and taxes. The executor must settle any outstanding debts and taxes owed by the deceased using the assets of the estate. 8. Distribution of assets. Once debts and taxes are settled, the remaining assets are distributed to the beneficiaries according to the terms of the will. 9th. Finalization and reporting. The executor is required to provide a final account of the estate's administration, detailing how assets were distributed. Lastly, closing the estate. After the distribution of assets and finalization of the estate, the executor can apply to the court for the estate to be officially closed. Always remember, it's important to note that the process may vary slightly depending on the specific rules and regulations of the state or territory in Australia where the deceased person resided. Legal advice is often sought to ensure compliance with the relevant laws and to facilitate a smooth transfer of estate assets based on the terms of the will. Please let us know if you are interested. Or do you consider going out for a coffee to discuss further? Just visit www.privatewealthsolutions.com.au. Thanks.